Have you ever looked at a Dalmatian and thought, that is the most beautiful dog I have ever seen? I need one? Millions of people do. And then they bring one home and realize they just signed up for a marathon runner who sheds enough fur to build a second dog every single week. Today, we're counting down the 10 things nobody tells you about owning a Dalmatian. And number 7 might actually save you from a very expensive mistake. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Carriage dog, not couch dog. Most people see Dalmatians as the classic firehouse mascot. And that's actually where the story starts. These dogs were bred to run alongside horse-drawn carriages for miles, clearing crowds and guarding the horses. That instinct hasn't gone anywhere. You're not adopting a spotted lapdog. You're adopting an endurance athlete with a centuries-old work ethic stamped into every cell in their body, and they wake up every morning expecting a job. If you don't give them one, they'll invent their own. And trust me, you will not like their job description. But speaking of that energy, wait until you hear how it actually shows up in daily life. Number 9. The energy never stops, like ever. Here is what Dalmatian owners learn by day 3. A tired Dalmatian is a myth. You'll take them on a 5-mile run, and they'll look at you like, cool, warm up, what's next? This is not a breed that gets tired. This is a breed that gets bored, and a bored Dalmatian will redecorate your house in ways that would make an interior designer weep. We're talking chewed baseboards, shredded couch cushions, and a backyard that looks like an archaeological dig site. You don't just exercise a Dalmatian, you attempt to drain a battery that was apparently manufactured by a company that doesn't believe in off switches. And if you think the energy is the hard part, number 8 is the thing that gets most first-time owners to crack. Number 8. The shedding will humble you. Everyone says short-coated dogs don't shed much. Those people have clearly never met a Dalmatian. These dogs shed 12 months a year, and twice a year during coat-blowing season, they shed enough to make you question whether your dog is secretly a magician pulling fur out of another dimension. The tiny white hairs will embed themselves into your clothing, your furniture, your food, and somehow into places the dog has never even been. You'll buy lint rollers in bulk. You'll vacuum twice a day. You'll still find Dalmatian fur in your car, your office, and probably your dreams. It's like living with a perpetual, benevolent snowstorm. But here's the thing. The shedding is nothing compared to what's coming at number 7. Number 7. Urinary stones are a breed-specific nightmare. This is the one that catches almost every new owner completely off guard. Dalmatians have a genetic mutation that affects how they process purines, compounds found in certain proteins. It means they are uniquely prone to forming urate stones, which can cause life-threatening blockages. Foods like beef, liver, organ meats, and some high-purine dog foods can trigger it. If you own a Dalmatian, you need to know exactly what's in their bowl every single day. And you need a vet who understands the breed specifically. This isn't a small thing. This is a wake up at 3 a.m. to a dog that can't urinate and rush to the emergency vet thing. Preventable? Mostly. But only if you know. And number 6 is going to sound familiar to anyone who has ever argued with a creature smarter than they are. Number 6. Their stubbornness is almost artistic. Dalmatians are not a breed that blindly obeys. They were bred to think independently. Running alongside carriages required decision-making without a human in the loop. Fast forward to your living room, and that independence looks a lot like a dog who hears your command, considers it carefully, and decides, nah, I'm good. Training a Dalmatian is less about dominance and more about negotiation. You have to make them think it was their idea, and if you come at them with too heavy a hand, they'll shut down completely, or give you a look that says, you are boring me and I have better things to do. It's like living with a roommate who happens to be covered in spots and occasionally pays rent in attitude. But wait until you hear about their emotional side. That's where things get genuinely surprising. Number 5. They're shockingly sensitive under all that swagger. For a dog that looks like it could model on a magazine cover, Dalmatians have remarkably thin skin, emotionally speaking. They feel everything. They know when you're stressed before you do. They'll sulk if you raise your voice, and they'll remember that one time you stepped on their paw 3 months ago and bring it up in therapy. Harsh training methods don't just not work. They backfire spectacularly. A Dalmatian trained with force will become anxious, reactive, or completely shut down. What they need is consistency wrapped in warmth. They need to trust you. And once you earn that trust, the loyalty you get back is almost unsettling in its intensity. Speaking of things that require patience, number 4 is where most new owners throw in the towel. Number 4, training is a full-time side hustle. You cannot casually train a Dalmatian. These dogs are too smart and too independent for half-hearted effort. Puppy classes are non-negotiable. Socialization has to start early and happen constantly. People, dogs, places, sounds, situations. A poorly socialized Dalmatian is a liability. They can become territorial, dog reactive, or just impossible to walk in public. And at 50 to 70 pounds of pure muscle, that's not a problem you want to manage on a leash. The good news? They are brilliant. They learn fast when you keep it positive and keep it interesting. The bad news? They also learn your weaknesses just as quickly and will exploit them like tiny, spotted chess grandmasters. Now here's where we flip the script, because number 3 is actually a good thing. Kind of. Number 3. They're frighteningly good at reading people. Dalmatians have what I can only describe as a supernatural ability to judge character. They will decide within seconds whether they trust someone, and they are almost never wrong. Owners report their dogs placing themselves between their person and a stranger who later gave them a bad feeling, or refusing to approach someone who weeks later turned out to be bad news. It's not aggression, it's discernment. A well-socialized Dalmatian isn't a people hater. They're just running a background check before they decide you're worth their time. And frankly, I respect that. This protective streak runs deep, and it connects directly to number 2. The thing about Dalmatians and families that surprises most people. Number 2. They bond like their life depends on it. When a Dalmatian chooses you, it's not a casual thing. It's a full contact, all in, I would follow you into a volcano level of devotion. They want to be where you are, always. In the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the car, on the couch pressed against you like a spotted weighted blanket. They don't just live in your home, they orbit you. This is the upside of all that sensitivity and loyalty. But it also means they can develop separation anxiety if you don't teach them how to be alone. They're not dogs you can leave in the backyard for 8 hours. They're dogs who need to belong to something. And when they choose you as their person, it is one of the most emotionally intense relationships you'll ever have with an animal. Number 1. You won't be the same. After owning one, here's the truth that Dalmatian owners all know and can never quite explain. This breed changes you. They're not easy. They're not low maintenance. They will test your patience, destroy your peace, cover your entire existence in fine white fur, and occasionally give you the side eye like you owe them money. But they will also make you more active, more patient, more observant, and weirdly more confident. Because there is something about earning the trust of a dog this smart and this discerning that makes you feel like maybe you're doing something right after all. They're not just dogs. They're spotted mirrors reflecting back exactly who you are, and they'll make you want to be better. So guys, that's the real story. Dalmatians are breathtaking, exhausting, brilliant, stubborn, sensitive, and utterly unforgettable. They're not for everyone. And honestly, they'd probably be the first to tell you that. Did I miss any classic Dalmatian quirks? Drop them in the comments. I love hearing your stories. If this video made you laugh, nod along, or reconsider every life choice that led you here, give it a like and share it with your fellow Dalmatian people. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.